Hello, my name is Kerry Upton, and today we'll be tying a brim killer. We're going to start out using a number 10 long shank curved nymph hook, and once it's securely in the vise, we're going to take our black thread and make a nice thread base down the length of the shank, and we're going to take that all the way back to the curve of the hook. Okay, and once you've got that, you can trim your tag in. Now we're going to take some black standard ultra chenille, and we're just going to lay that across the shank and capture it with the thread. 2-3 wraps. Then we'll advance the thread to the front of the hook, not quite to the hook eye, and then we'll begin to wind the chenille up the shank to meet the thread. And once we've gotten there, we can take and capture the chenille with our thread, trim off any excess. Now we're going to take the thread and we're going to move it back to the middle of the shank, and once we're there, we're going to take some round rubber. Here I have 2 pieces, and we're going to make it approximately twice the length of the shank. You can always make it a little longer. Then take your piece, holding each end, fold it in half, pinch it. Then you can take the thread and using tension you can place your legs and just hold the thread without wrapping. You can place your legs where you need to. Then you can add a wrap, check it, add another wrap, and then a couple of wraps. Alright, then we're going to take and do the same thing to this side. Just a little tension, place them where you want them. We're going to split them at the end and they'll fan out. 5 or 6 wraps, secure them nicely, and then we'll just advance the thread to the front of the chenille. Now we're going to take our wing, which we're going to make out of squirrel tail. We're going to take a nice clump, approximately the size of a pencil lead, maybe a little larger. We want the tips of our wing to reach just to the back of the hook bend. Pull out any guard hairs, trim it to length. Now we'll take it and we'll hold it over the shank, and once we get it held in place, we'll take 2 or 3 loose wraps of thread, that's maybe 4. Get it kind of positioned how you want it. Thread bobbin can hold it in place while you position it. You can take your thumb and spread the hair to make the wing spread. Once you get it where you want it, you can then make a nice thread head to hold everything secure. Once it's to your liking, you can add a little thread and then half hitch to lock everything in place. 3 half hitches should do nicely. Trim your thread. Now we'll take some clear fingernail polish just to coat the thread wraps and our thread wraps on the bottom of our legs. Once that's done, we'll take and split our legs. You can hold it and just kind of pull it, and it'll kind of stretch apart. Once that's done, you are ready to go fishing.